This is the SF Productions Podcast Network.
Let's be upfront about the network upfronts.
From the Pop Culture Bunker, I'm Mindy.
And I'm Mark. You can check out our audio podcast, How I Got My Wife to Read Comics, on iTunes or on our website, sfpodcastnetwork.com. Now, a tradition in the TV industry are what are called the upfronts, where upcoming shows for the next season are announced, and believe it or not, where the advertising rates for the entire season are basically set.
But then what do the ratings periods do?
Well, they make adjustments based on those, but at the beginning, it's like, okay, we kind of figure out to the advertisers, yeah, I'll pay this much for this show and this much for this show, and that's kind of like the opening bids, as it were. Mm-hmm. So now we know for this year which shows were picked up, which pilots, and which shows are going to return and which ones have been canceled.
We talked about this briefly before and made our guesses about which shows we would like to see or would be picked up.
Right, so we'll mention those as we go. It's a little bit of a recap here. Right. So the pilots that were picked up over at NBC, because they pretty much had to clear the board.
Yeah.
A lot of shows gone, and a lot of shows needed to be gone. So, comedies. The Michael J. Fox show, About a Boy, based on the movie.
That's a book.
Or a
and
book?
A book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a movie and a book.
Family Guide, Sean Saves the World, Undateable, and Welcome to the Family. And then the dramas are Believe, Crisis, Ironside.
Redo.
Redo.
I don't think he's a lawyer.
I'm not sure. It's Blair Underwood.
Yeah.
So, and I'm assuming he's going to be a lot more active than Raymond Burr was in Ironside. And then there's Chicago PD, which is a Chicago Fire spinoff, The Blacklist, and The Night Shift.
Wasn't there a comedy once called The Night Shift? Like about people working in the morgue or something? I can't remember.
Might have been. Well, there was Night Shift, the movie, at one point. So the Michael J. Fox show is, I would say, pretty much a guaranteed hit.
I've been reading that it's supposed to fit really nicely into that niche of the 30 Rock, Parks and Rec kind of viewer.
Mm-hmm. Right. And I don't know why NBC loves Sean Hayes so much. That's the Sean Saves the World.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
You know, I don't either. Never mind. To me, he's sort of like how I feel about Martin Short.
Yeah, about 30 seconds of him is about all I can take. And then after it's like, okay, we're done.
Yeah.
All right. Over at Fox, comedies. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Dads, Enlisted, Surviving Jack, and Us and Them. And in the dramas, Almost Human, Gang Related, Rake, and Sleepy Hollow. Now, Rake was one of the ones we picked as a potential one that we think they should pick up as a pilot.
And what was that one about? I can't remember.
Rake is Greg Kinnear, and I think he's a lawyer. It's kind of like
House, but with law?
Yeah, House with Law, yeah.
Okay. But again, I'm not going to get too excited about anything on Fox. Anything I like on Fox tends to be canceled pretty quickly.
That's true. So you really don't want to invest a lot there. All right. Over at ABC, the comedies, Super Fun Night, The Goldbergs, Back in the Game, Mixology, and Trophy Wife. And Trophy Wife was another one that we picked. And I don't remember why offhand. It must have been
I think it was because of who was in it.
Yeah. Dramas, Marvel's
Yay!
Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. actually got,
And it looks like it's going to be really
Oh,
good.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Mind Games, Betrayal, Lucky 7, Killer Women, Resurrection, and Once Upon a Time in Wonderland, which is the Once Upon a Time spinoff.
Yeah.
Which originally was just going to be like a bridge show between like the fall set of shows of the regular show and the spring shows. But now it's like it's going to be its own separate show.
Okay.
Over at CBS, comedies. The Crazy Ones, The Millers, Mom, We Are Men, Friends with Better Lives. And then in the dramas, Hostages, Intelligence, and Reckless. Mom was one of the ones we picked, I think because of Allison Janney, I believe.
Yeah, and I actually saw a preview or a clip or whatever of that now, and I don't think I'm going to like it. Love Allison Janney, but...
Yeah, well. Then, finally, over at the CW, they picked up the Originals, the 100, Oxygen, Rain, and the Tomorrow People. And
wasn't the 100 the one that we thought was sort of like the 4400?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Rain is the Mary Queen of Scots thing.
Yes.
Which we didn't think that had a chance in hell of getting picked up.
No. No, but because they picked that one up, they didn't pick up another one that was the sort of similar themed
Right.
princessy thing.
Right,
So.
right. Okay, so then talk about cancellations. NBC. Now these are not. I'm not counting the ones that were already canceled earlier in the season. So these are just the ones that they officially announced as being canceled at the upfronts. Deception, 1600 Penn, Guys with Kids, New Normal, Smash, Up All Night, Whitney, Go On, and Rock Center with Brian Williams.
There are a couple of those I'm sad to see go, but not heartbroken.
No. Up All Night. That was a decent show in the first season, and then it went so far off the rails. It's a classic case of too many cooks.
It went so far off that the lead character quit.
Yeah, it's like, I'm done.
She said, it's not the show I signed up for
Right.
anymore. I'm not coming back.
As did the showrunner
Yeah.
who created the show.
And they still didn't cancel it until
No.
like 3 months later.
Yeah, officially it wasn't canceled until like last week.
Yeah.
All right. Then over at Fox, Ben and Kate, Touch, and The Cleveland Show.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Now, The Cleveland Show has been has been right on the cusp of getting canceled for almost every season, I think. Mm-hmm. I'm shocked it lasted this long. All right, over at ABC, Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23, Family Tools that just started. I think there were like 2 episodes. Mm-hmm. Last Resort, 0 Hour, Happy Endings, Malibu Country, Body of Proof, How to Live with Your Parents the Rest of Your Life, and Red Widow.
That How to Live with Your Parents hasn't been on very long.
Oh, yeah,
either.
that was maybe 5 episodes.
Yeah.
And then there was a plan for USA Network to pick up Happy Endings. Apparently that fell through, so I don't think we're going to see any more of that.
Well, that was a very weird show.
Yes, it is. It was never a good fit for ABC.
No.
Yeah, it would have been. It made much more sense actually as an NBC show. I think it would have fit in better. And then let's see, over at CBS, CSI New York, Golden Boy, Rules of Engagement, and Vegas all gone.
They did not cancel very much, did they?
They did well because they're doing so well. They didn't need to. Of course, this only leaves the CSI mothership now. All the other spin-offs are gone.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah. Over at the CW, 90210, Cult, Emily Owens, MD, and Gossip Girl, all gone. Couple surprise saves. NBC saved Community.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
I love Community.
Yeah, but I would have bet $1 million that they weren't gonna put that in another
season. I think definitely I haven't liked the last season as much.
Although the last episode was very impressive. And then ABC The Neighbors, a show I really like.
I have to watch it. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I've collected the episodes. It's about alien group lands on Earth many years ago, and they buy out a condo community. But somebody screws up, and a human family ends up buying one of the condos after several years. And so now it's very,
hey, that's our community.
Yeah.
No.
Mork and Mindy, Beverly Hillbillies, Fish Out of Water type thing. But I think it's very cute.
What are you surprised they didn't pick up? Can you think of anything? There were a couple I was really disappointed. What was the Rainn Wilson one?
Yeah, Backstrom.
I'm really kind of disappointed they didn't pick up that one.
Yeah.
And a couple others, but maybe pilots will show up online.
And now there's so many other options for them to go to. So it could end up, as you said, it could end up online over at Netflix. It could end up,
Because some of those really had promise.
Yeah.
Okay, but in any case, you can check out our audio podcast, How I Got My Wife to Read Comics, on iTunes or on our website, sfpodcastnetwork.com. From the Pop Culture Bunker, I'm Mindy.
And I'm Mark. Thanks for watching.
Bye.